Hello Twin Flames and welcome to your daily check-in for Sunday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And we've also got a powerful new moon today as well, so a lot of creative energy around and power. And I'm going to be sharing a little bit later on today the weekly reading, so you can check that out too. And we also move next week into Cancer energy, so a lot of power flowing in and you're going to be feeling that in your emotions. You may be feeling a bit sensitive, but definitely feeling shifts and change. So let's connect with the Divine Structure deck and see what we need to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I am available right now. You can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know today? Jump straight over the camera there. Amazing. So we've got, do they know we are twin flames? And also Taurus energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an extra reading for Taurus on Monday. Okay, so Monday, if you're a Taurus or you're connected with a Taurus, I'm going to be doing you an extra reading. But really the Taurus energy is about taking control of a situation, grounding yourself and moving things ahead. And I feel the masculines have known since the Taurus energy flew in, definitely since April time that you were twin flames. They've known in some way, shape or form. And they may not understand the label, but they certainly understand the feeling, and they felt that feeling from the first moment that they've laid eyes on you. From the first moment you came together, they knew that there was something special going on, but a lot of them have denied it, or they've needed to heal and grow and change. So they've buried those feelings down, and now these feelings are breaking through. It's really powerful. I'm actually recording in the kitchen right now because they're digging up the front garden. Not our front garden next door. They've got kind of a mini digger there, and, they're breaking through the flagstones and bringing all the soil up from underneath. So things are being revealed or have been buried for a long, long time. And they know inside that this love is special. So don't get frustrated if they don't understand the label. Even if you've told them what that label is and tried to help them to understand, it may still baffle them a little bit. But they certainly understand the feeling and the power of it, the way you are connected by soul. So they may see you as a soulmate, thinking that soulmate is what you are. Obviously it's more spiritual than that, and there's a higher plan. So this is about understanding they feel what you feel. They know what you know. They just may take them a little bit more time to access that information. Even when it's given to them, they need time to come to their own conclusions and make their own decisions. You might think, well, I told him a year ago that we're twin flames, but it may have taken that year to process and uncover things that were hidden away. So do they know that we are twin flames? So I'm going to bring in the energy of the Divine Masculine Dark Truths. And I used this deck earlier. Do they know that you are twin flames? What do they want you to say? So, look at this. I'm understanding. I'm facing my truth. So he's saying I'm facing my truths about it. I know that we are twin flames, but remember, he may not recognize or understand the label, but he certainly understands. I'm facing my truths and going within to become a better person. I know I have a purpose here and I want to be able to work on that. So what he's saying to you is, not only do I understand that we have a special bond, but I also understand that as twin flames, I have a mission here. There's a purpose I've been born. There's a reason why we've come together, and I'm trying to understand exactly what that is. And I'm working on that, and I want to be able to work onto that too. And that's another reason why we've got Taurus energy, because that's about taking control. We think about Taurus. Taurus is the bull. And there's the saying, we take the bull by the horns, which means we take control. We take back our power. We step forward and move ahead. And that's what he's doing. And he's saying, I'm thinking. I've been hearing songs and music that are blocking my throat. Wow. So definitely during the times when he's quiet or silent or the separation, he's been hearing songs and music that reminds me of you, and it makes me want to reach out to you even more. Now, in the masculine reading today, we got the energy of let me message you. Let me contact you. There's nothing wrong. Let me come to you. So he's really saying to you, I've been hearing songs and music that show me that we are twin flames, that remind me of this special bond that we have. And it makes me want to reach out to you even more. So I'm definitely feeling some form of communication on the way. And not just communication as in talking about you guys and the love, but maybe talking about things a bit deeper. Talking about what the connection is, where it's going, and what this mission is. So because he's been hearing songs and music, I'm going to bring in the messages through music deck. So thank you, angels. What else is going on? One card. He's saying, we are divine mirrors and magnets. Isn't that powerful? So does he know that you are twin flames? He knows that you have a magnetic connection, and it's unlike anything else. They are very aware that you keep being guided back together like magnets, that you can't stay away from each other like magnets, there's that magnetic pull. And also that you are divine mirrors, that your love is their reflection. So they are realizing more and more that your love is really setting them free. It's setting them free so they can explore new things and create new things in their life. And they may be trapped in situations, but your love is setting them free. So your love is allowing them to face these truths and understand what they need to do to be free. So this is a powerful time of healing and reflection. Your twin flame is going within them, and that's why they may be silent or quiet or not reaching out right now, even though they want to, because they've gone within to face their darkest fears. So give them space at this time to process their emotions. Look at this, moon cycles may be occurring at this time. Now, isn't that powerful when we've got this whole deck and that's the only card that came out? Moon cycles. Well, we're going through a new moon, and the new moon is occurring at this time to help them to access their emotions and come out of denial and move towards truth. And that's why I really feel this mini dig has turned up next door, because it's uncovering the truth. You know, it's really funny and strange. You know, it makes me smile because one of the main reasons we moved to this house is because they were doing so much work in the street. You know, for a year before we moved, they were digging up the road, and there was all kinds of chaos at that previous property. And I'd lived there for years, 10 years, and then 2020 chaos ensued. And that's not only because of what happened with the pandemic, but also with the changes going on in the journey. 2020 to 2024 is a time of building, twins coming into union, and great changes taking place. So really the building work then was a reflection of that. And we moved to this new house here and everything was fine. And then within a few weeks or, maybe a month or so of us moving into the property, the house next door but one started having building work done, and they were expanding their home and building a renovation. So they were putting an extra room on the side, and they were knocking loads of things out. So there was lots of noise and chaos. And then as soon as that happened, the lady moved from the house next door to us, right next door, sold the house, and since then they've been working on it. They've completely gutted it, they've renovated the whole house, and now they're digging up the garden, which again is a huge sign that Archangel Nathaniel is creating the way. Breakthroughs are coming in, things are being uncovered and changes. And I even shared the other day for members, I said they've just come and kind of put this mini digger in the front garden. And so many of the members of the channel were saying it's Archangel Nathaniel. It's a huge sign of change. It's about things being uncovered. And you intuitively know that. So intuitively, you know these things, which means intuitively, your masculine knows these things too. They know that you are twin flames. Again, they may not recognize the label, but they certainly understand the feeling. So let's go a little bit deeper into this and use another deck. We're going to bring in the Rose Oracle. So do they know that you are twin flames? Jumping out, we've got three cards coming out here. So the first card is Healing the Mother Line. Now this is really powerful as well, because I feel there's some healing around karmic situations with mothers. So if they've got a very karmic mother, if you're aware of that, they're going to be healing things, and there's been wounds uncovered since you to bring in that healing. They are really growing up now, and the masculines learn how to stand on their own 2 feet, because the mother line, the mother is also the Empress, the divine feminine. So as a divine feminine, what do? We want to heal. We want to sort things out. We want to clear the air. That's why we continue to reach out, or we want to bring solutions in, because we are natural born healers. But the masculines have to access that part of themselves to bring in their own divine feminine power so they can grow up. Because when you're in union, your energy of masculine and feminine will be balanced and aligned. So it's obvious that on the road to union, we're going to have moments where we experience both of these energies. Before my union, I was operating in very powerful and potent masculine energy, and George was operating in feminine energy. And then when we came together, it balanced out. So there's a lot of healing around ancestral work taking place around a mother line, so the masculines can grow up. And I feel this is also the masculines breaking free from people in their lives who may be like a mother to them. So that could be their karmic partner, it could be their actual mother, or it could be a boss, it could be somebody in power around them. And they have to break free and heal that mother line. And we've also got the sun. So the masculines know that you are twin flames because they feel your light and your radiance and your love. When they're with you, they feel joy, they feel enjoyment and power. They feel empowered by your life force. They feel more successful, they have more vitality, and they feel more playful. So with you, you change them into someone who can be quite kind of, like macabre in a way, to someone who's very light and playful. So their life works better with you in it. With you, they thrive and they shine and they feel better. So your light guides them home. So all you have to do to show them who you are, the divine feminine, the twin flame, their counterpart, is to continue to shine like the sun. And when you do that, everything falls into place naturally. You don't need to force or push anything, just allow things to bloom and grow. And we've got the mother rose. And what I'm really feeling with that as well is that this is the masculine returning to their true self, operating in their own feminine energy. So the mother in them is rising. So in other words, their feminine side is rising so they can open up more. Think about a rose blooming and the petals expand. That's the masculine's heart space. And you're returning to each other with compassion and humanity. So compassion coming in where you understand each other's points of view. You want to be nicer to each other and more loving and kind. And you also know that there's a human part of you that has an ego. So you want to make sure that, you're releasing all the fear. They give me fear there. In the masculine reading today, they want to cut out all the things that stop them from being authentic with you. A lot of fear being released there. And those are the things that cause bad behaviour. When they are acting in a toxic way or they're not being real with you. They want to cut all of that out so you can return to each other in a higher way. So the message is you are returning to each other because you are divine magnets. And you are the sun, divine feminine. And the sun shines bright and attracts everything in. And that's a healing energy too. It's very healing to the masculines when they experience your light and power. And the angels are saying this love is healing right now. It's a powerful time of reflection. And that's what the candles are doing. They're reflecting energy back. So give them space to process, because the new moon is bringing an energy where they are thinking about you and understanding what this journey is. And not just understanding what the journey is, but also understanding how things happen and why. And that's because they want to take control of their life and move forward. And they've wanted to do that since April, but the time is potent now with this new moon. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.